My bad. Our technical difficulties here. But anyway, so day 20, day 20. I radiate confidence, self-respect, and inner harmony. I radiate confidence, self-respect, and inner harmony. That is the day 20's affirmation. And I don't know how many of you guys, I don't even know where I left off a second ago, but a lot of times as women, we have to really speak into ourselves and give ourselves that pep talk. And basically that's what affirmations are. They pep you into the right mind frame. They pep you into starting your day and making sure that your day starts off great so it can always remain great. So if someone decides to, try to ruin your day, you already affirmed yourself in a way to where you're like, you know what, I'm not even going to give this my energy. I've already told myself this today, and I'm just going to live. I've already affirmed myself, and today's affirmation is I radiate confidence, self-respect, and inner harmony. And a lot of you guys are maybe like, how can I be more confident? How can I be more confident day to day, at work, at home, around my friends, just with myself? Because a lot of times we're not even confident within ourselves. So how can I be more confident within myself? And the way that you do that is start off by saying it. And before you even say it, you have to think it. And before you even think it, you have to feel it. So you're thinking, I feel confident. You're the first person to hear these words. So when you tell yourself, I am confident, I radiate confidence. See, it's something that's already within you. And it's something that that doesn't come for a lot of people. One thing to remember, no one is born with confidence. Thank you for joining me back. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I wanted to make sure I was on the right page. But anyway, so confidence is not something we are born with. It's something that we build upon. And sometimes it takes us longer to build upon confidence than others, because some people have that crew of people that they grew up with that just gave them confidence. And some people, I know you hear a lot of people say, oh, she was just born confident, or they were just born confident. And the reality is that they're not. There's just something in them that tells them, hey, you know what? I'm confident in the things that I do, in my ability, in my day-to-day, whatever that may be. And confidence is something that you can definitely build upon. And how do you do that? First thing first is stop telling yourself what you can't do, what you're not good at, because you're good at everything you decide that you're good at. No matter if it takes you weeks or months or days to figure it out, you're good at anything you decide. So you're good at everything, but it's up to you to decide that, hey, I want to be more confident in this area. So you want to be more confident at work. So how do you start to be more confident at work? You start to do your job with excellence in mind, even though you probably hate the job. And I know most people probably don't like their job. But the reality is that you're not there for them, even though you are there for them. You're there for yourself because you have bills, you have a family to take care of. So how can I be more confident at work? So the way that you would do that is remind yourself that I'm here for a purpose. And because I'm here for a purpose, I'm going to intentionally do whatever work is set for me at a level of excellence. And even though you might say, well, it's not what you know, it's who you know, I'll never get a promotion. That's another thing. Stop speaking so negatively about the things that surround you. I've learned over the years that it's not about what everyone else says on the outside. It's about what you say within that really F's up your life. And this is something I know. You speak those things and they will happen. Even though you say, I'm just a realist. I hear that all the time. I'm just a realist. It's just what it is. But we create so much of our reality that we don't even realize it. So Confidence. How can I be more confident? Start being more positive. That's how you begin to be more confident, is to be more positive. Be aware of the fact that you are talking negative to yourself. And I started a few years ago unlearning and relearning positive affirmations. It's so easy for us to be negative. It's so easy for us to be not confident. It's easy because we're so used to it. And if you start to listen and hear people who talk and what they say and how they say things, you'll realize, damn, like really, like a lot of people are really, really negative in the way that they speak, the way that they think. And that's just, and it's easy for you just to join in. Yeah, girl, I know, I'm just making pennies here, or I'm just, it's so easy to join in and tell yourself and go in with the crowd because we're used to it. And I get that. But now it's time to unlearn that and then relearn how to be positive. So even if that means walking away from a negative conversation that someone is having. I know one time I was on the phone with Apple, and I forget what I was called. Oh, they had, how they always charging you them damn app fees. And I was like, what is this? So, you have to call and get your credit back and all the other stuff. And she was like, because, money don't grow on trees, but reality is money does grow on trees. So I didn't give into that. I just kind of said, it does. I mean, it's paper. That's where we get paper from. It's trees, right? So money does grow on trees. It's something simple as that. Money does grow on trees. Like it's something as simple as that. So that's how you start to build your confidence. And once you start to redo or unthread the negative stitching that has been placed upon you over these years, and it's not going to happen fast, it's going to take time, but as you become aware of those things, it becomes easier. I know when I first started, I was like, oh, I'm never going to get this. I am never going to get this. And something just said, just keep going. Like, it takes time. Here you are, however old I was at the time, but I was an adult. I had to unlearn all the crap that I had basically just taken in all these years. So now it's up to me to say, okay, I have to change this. No one else is going to change it. So that's how you begin to get your confidence back. So now you have to change the way you look at yourself, the way that you think of yourself. Some people say, I'll never get married. Maybe that's not something that you want. Maybe you do run a relationship. Maybe you don't. But only you can determine the type of person that comes into your life and how you accept that person and how you don't accept that person. And you don't have to settle for BS. It is your choice. You have the choice to choose. You have the choice to say yes or no, this isn't for me. And be confident in knowing that, you know what, something great coming. So I'm gonna let this go, or I'm gonna let this go, whatever it may be. If you're trying to buy a house, maybe you love this house and you're like, but I love it, but a couple of things I don't like. Be confident in knowing that, you know what, I know what I want and I'm going to get it. And that's just what it is. And that's how you build your confidence. So starting today, tell yourself something. It could be this affirmation, I radiate confidence. And tell yourself every time you think something negative about yourself. I radiate confidence. Self-respect. Are you respecting yourself? A lot of times, and rest in peace, Aretha Franklin, she just passed away, and one of her hit songs of many was Our Respect, RESPECT. We require so much respect from other people, but are we respecting ourselves? And to me, being negative on yourself and always telling yourself what you're not, what you aren't, to me, that's not very respectful at all. Accepting shit that you just don't approve of, that's not up to your standards, that's not respecting yourself. Also, the part of the affirmation is inner harmony. Inner harmony comes with letting go of the noise. That means turning off the TV sometime and just sitting there and being with yourself. A lot of times we don't have inner harmony because we don't even take time to have peace within ourselves to create that inner harmony, just to create harmony, period. Everything that you desire starts within. It starts here. It starts here. It starts within yourself. And when you realize that it starts here, then no one else could ever take it from you. So if someone ever tries to talk down on you about how you're this and how you're not, trying to break your confidence, you can't, because it didn't start from the outside. It started from the inside. Someone tries to disrespect you, you can't, because I respect myself first. So the fact that I see that you're disrespecting me means that, you know what, I'm not even going to accept it, and I'm just going to walk away, and I don't even have to say anything. See, there's a lot of power in being quiet, and then that's where your inner harmony comes from, because here you are expected to probably argue and talk loud, or just, just start fighting, or whatever the case may be. Here you are expected to do those things, and instead of doing that, you say, you know what? I radiate self-confidence, self-respect, and inner harmony. So I'm not going to even give that my energy, number one, and I'm going to walk away. And for a person that don't understand that, you know what that's going to do to them? It's going to piss them off. But because you have decided to take the opportunity to radiate confidence, self-respect, and inner harmony, you know what it does for you. It keeps you in a place of peace. And part of confidence is having peace within. And the fact that we don't have that in this society, I understand it, but yet you can have it in any society. And I don't think we can really blame society unless you're a part of the issue. So when we see things on TV, and half the time we don't even have to see it on TV, we're going to see it on Facebook first. So when we see things on Facebook that are so disturbing, that's just too much to handle, it's okay to log off. You don't have to. I know for me, it's like, the stuff I see irks me. And I respond sometimes, and sometimes I don't. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not on here for this. So let me go to a group. I might be in a group. I'll go to that group and entertain myself that way. Or I'll just get off altogether and start doing something around my house. Another thing about inner harmony and self-respect and confidence is having peace within your home. And that's something else that we'll talk about later, because we're talking about self now. But part of that is your home, and how you have your home, and how it's set up. Like, it's a part of that is about where you live, your living space. But like I said, right now we're talking about ourselves. So I radiate confidence, self-respect, and inner harmony. I've already talked about how you can boost up your self-confidence, what it means to have self-respect, and really how you can hone in on your inner harmony, your inner peace. And it might sound simple just coming from my mouth, but it does take work, and it doesn't happen overnight. And that is why I'm here as a lifestylist, quote unquote, life coach, whatever you want to call it. And I am a certified life coach. I do have my certificate. It's somewhere over there. But anyway, so with that being said, that's why we're doing the 21-day self-love challenge. And if you haven't joined me this whole time, you can just go down into the page and you'll see the additional videos. Also tomorrow I will be live, and I will be doing the 21st day, the last day of the self-love challenge. We will have a really good conversation about self-awareness and past traumas and all of that good stuff, and how that healing that part of us can really is the start of your self-love journey. But I hope that you join me tomorrow also. But I wanted to come live today because I did not post this weekend a video, but the videos are made. I just didn't post them because I know a lot of people, I'd rather do it during the week. So, and I'll also have a link tomorrow where you can catch the other videos for the full 21 days. But tomorrow will be our last day of the 21-day self-challenge. But I do have other good things coming for you guys, and I just hope that you continue to join me here on Instagram. I'm mainly on this page, and Instagram is uniquely hooked across the board. And I just hope that you join me. And I appreciate you joining me now live today. And I hope that this affirmation really spoke to you, really gave you some ideas on how to be more confident, how to have self-respect, and how to really grasp your inner peace. There's definitely more where that came from. I'm just giving you a little snippet. Just say the affirmation tonight, today, tomorrow morning, if you like. And I hope that it brings you peace. I hope that it brings you confidence. At least allows you to start to think about it. And until then, have a great day. Once again, I am your lifestylist, Kay. I thank you for joining me. And until tomorrow, have a great day. Bye-bye.